Welcome to Don Bosco in a Year podcast.
Day 58. No politics, still threat to the oratory. In those days, a strange event took place which caused no little upset to our meetings. People wanted our humble oratory to take part in public demonstrations which were being staged in cities and towns under the name of national festivals. Those who took part in them and wished to make a public display of their patriotism parted their hair in the middle and let it fall in curls in the back. They wore tight fitting jackets of various colors and a national flag, a medal, and a blue cockade on the breast. Thus attired, they went in procession singing anthems to national unity. The chief promoter of these demonstrations was Marcus Robert D'Azeglio. He sent us a formal invitation. Despite my refusal, he sent us whatever we would need to make an honorable appearance with the rest. A spot was reserved for us in Piazza Vittorio. Amongst all the organizations of whatever name, purpose, and condition, what was I to do? To refuse was to declare myself an enemy of Italy. To acquiesce would mean accepting principles which I judged would have disastrous results. My Lord Marcus, I answered the above praise, D'Azeglio. This family of mine, these boys who come here from all over the city, are not a corporation. I would make a laughing stock of myself where I pretend to make my own an institution which depends entirely on civic charity. Exactly. Let civic charity know that the newborn work isn't against modern institutions that will work to your advantage. Support for your work will increase. The city council and I myself will give you generous help. My Lord Marcus, it's my firm system to keep out of anything political, never pro, never con. What do you want to do then? To do what little good I can for abandoned youngsters, using all my powers to make them good Christians in regard to religion, honest citizens in civil society. I understand all that, replied the Marquis, but you're making a mistake. If you persist in this principle, everybody will abandon you, and your work will become impossible. One must study the world, understand it, and shape both old and new institutions to the needs of the times. Thank you for your goodwill and the advice you offer. Invite me anywhere that a priest can exercise charity, and you will find me ready to sacrifice life and means. But I want now and always to remain outside politics. That renowned nobleman went away satisfied. From that day on, he had no further dealings with us. After him, many other laymen and priests deserted me. More than that, I was left quite alone after the incident I am now about to relate. On the Sunday following the festival just mentioned, at 2 in the afternoon, I was at recreation with the youngsters. One of them was reading La Armonia when the priest who usually came to give me a hand in the sacred ministry appeared in a body. They were decked out with medals and cockades and carried a tricolor flag. Worse, they had a copy of a truly immoral newspaper called La Opinione. One of them, a man of respectable zeal and learning, came right up to me. Noticing the boy reading La Armonia beside me, he sneered, "This is outrageous. It's time we finished with the rubbish." With that, he grabbed La Harmonia from the boy's hand, tore it into 1,000 pieces, threw them on the ground, spat on them, and stomped all over them. Having thus freely expressed his political fervor, he stood facing me. Now, this is a worthwhile paper, he said, thrusting La Opinione in my face. This paper and no other should be read by every true and honest citizen. His manner of speaking and acting took my breath away. Not wishing to compound the scandal in a place where good example should be given, I limited myself to asking him and his colleagues to discuss such matters in private and amongst ourselves only. No, sir, he answered. No longer should anything be either private or secret. Let everything be brought into the clear light of day. While all this was going on, I had no way to express either my thoughts or my reasoning. But I was not afraid of anything that clashed with my duty.
Thank you for joining us today on this journey to know Don Bosco. May these reflections deepen our faith, guide us closer to God each day, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Till then, keep seeking, keep praying, keep growing.